There are friendships that time cannot break, distance cannot weaken, and poverty cannot destroy. This is the story of Krishna and Sudama, a story not about wealth, but about love. Long before Krishna became the king of Dwarka, before the golden palaces, before the royal crown, he was simply a friend. And beside him was Sudama. Two boys studying together in Rishi Sandipani's ashram, sleeping under the same roof, walking the same forest paths, sharing the same hunger. One stormy night, the rain poured endlessly. Young Krishna and Sudama sat trembling on a tree branch, lost inside a dark forest. Sudama had hidden a tiny handful of puffed rice in his cloth, the only food they had. Krishna smiled gently.
Will you share it with me, Sakha?
Sudama hesitated. How can the son of a king eat such simple food? But Krishna laughed softly and ate the puffed rice as if it were a royal feast. That night, their friendship became eternal. Years passed. Krishna became the ruler of Dwarka. The world bowed before him. But Sudama remained poor, very poor. His hut was broken. The walls trembled in the cold wind. Sometimes there was not enough food for his wife and child. Yet, Sudama never complained. One evening, his wife looked at him with tears.
How long will this continue? Our child is hungry. Krishna is your friend now. Go to him.
Sudama lowered his eyes.
How can I ask my friend for help?
But finally, for the sake of his family, he agreed. His wife tied a small bundle of puffed rice in an old cloth.
That is all we have,
she whispered. Sudama held it close to his chest and began walking toward Dwarka. Barefoot, weak, tired, but carrying years of memories in his heart. Days later, he finally saw it. The golden city of Dwarka. Massive palaces shining beneath the sun. Golden towers touching the sky. Rivers flowing beside jeweled walls. Sudama stood silently.
How can someone like me enter a place like this?
At the palace gates, the guards laughed at him.
A beggar wants to meet Krishna.
But Sudama quietly said,
Tell him Sudama has come.
The moment Krishna heard that name, everything stopped. He stood up instantly. His royal crown, his throne, his feast, none of it mattered. Krishna ran, barefoot, through the palace halls, like a child running toward his lost brother. And then he saw him, Sudama, standing silently at the gate. Krishna embraced him tightly. Tears filled his eyes.
Sakha, it has been too long.
The entire palace watched in silence. The king of Dwarka, holding a poor man like the greatest treasure in the world. Krishna brought Sudama inside personally, washed his feet with his own hands, placed him on the royal seat. Then Krishna noticed the tiny cloth bundle.
What did you bring for me?
Sudama became nervous.
It is nothing.
But Krishna opened it joyfully. Puffed rice. And Krishna smiled like a child, as if he had received the greatest gift in existence. He began eating it happily, handful after handful. Sudama watched silently, his eyes filled with tears. For the first time in years, someone looked at his poverty with love instead of shame. But even then, Sudama could not ask for help. Again and again, he tried to speak.
I want to.
But the words disappeared.
How can I ask my friend for anything?
So instead, he said nothing. The next morning, Sudama quietly left Dwarka. Krishna walked beside him to the gate. Neither of them spoke much. Some silences are filled with love. As Sudama walked home, he felt ashamed.
I could not even speak for my family.
But when he finally reached his village, he stopped. His old hut was gone. In its place stood a beautiful home. Golden light glowed through the windows. His wife, dressed beautifully, stood smiling with tears in her eyes. His child came running toward him happily. Sudama froze, finally understanding. Krishna had listened without being asked. That is friendship. Not giving after hearing pain, but understanding pain before words are spoken. Krishna never saw Sudama's poverty. He only saw his love. Because true friendship does not measure wealth. It measures the heart. And sometimes the people who ask for nothing deserve everything.